Yo, what's going on everyone, and welcome back to another video. Now, this one is interesting again. It's kind of the normal cases in which we've been getting, and I'm looking to change things up a little. I'm not exactly sure how I'm going to do that yet, but I definitely am. Now, this one I wanted to run the clips a little longer, or at least a few of the clips a little longer, just to give more context to them. This was something someone commented that I should probably do, just to give full context, make sure you know if they can actually hear them, or if they're just shooting blindly, or whatever they are actually doing. But yeah, not much going on in this one, but he's about to light it up from what I remember. So here we are. So he's waited a little longer, and he's taking shots. Obviously they were trying to handle the crossfire there, and it hasn't worked out very well. This guy's got away. But he also has moments where misses a few shots, but it's obviously the jiggle peak, and he definitely times it well there. So far, I'm maybe thinking wall hacks. He definitely gets all three of where the guys are. But obviously, he didn't know that based on the information he had. So it's a real mix. He also has a few weird kind of stutters like that one. But then again, you don't know if it's the replay. Hopefully, Source 2 will fix that whenever we do, if we ever do get that. But yeah, so far, pretty on it. He hasn't really missed any shots either. Obviously, the shots I'm showing, but he hasn't really missed many. Yeah, he is a very kind of aggressive T as well, especially with an AWP, an aggressive AWPer. There again, kind of shooting before the guy was around the corner, kind of on it. So a real mix there. But yeah, he's kind of a weird mix-up. So I think for this one, no aim assist. There wasn't really anything. Okay, so we don't actually put him down for anything. I think that's fair. The only real clip to show was that really kind of long one. And I don't think he did anything suspect. He did know where the people were. But yeah, anyway, on to the next one. We finally have a different map, which is good to see. But yeah, on this one, definitely not aim hacks looking from that initial kill. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. But he definitely pre-fires. This is what I remember. A lot of kind of random pre-fires. And I'm not sure. Again, it might have been walls. These were a little while ago, these ones. So we'll watch it together, let me know in the comments as well. But yeah, he's definitely kind of snappy. There are moments where it looks like he knows where the person is. And then there are also moments where he kind of had no idea. So again, it was that kind of mix of benefit of the doubt, which I always want to give people. He looked as well there. I thought that was a very dodgy moment. He kind of sprayed and kind of moved over to the guy. But then realised that he probably shouldn't be doing that if it comes to an Overwatch case. So yeah, that was an interesting one, that kind of spree there. Yeah. Obviously here, I wanted as well to show what it would look like without X-ray. So obviously, basically what I see when I go through all these clips. Yeah, he definitely domes the guy there through the smoke, which obviously you can see is a bit hard. So actually, I would actually probably change that. Looking at it now, I'd probably put wall hacks rather than the other, but this one is a very simple one straight away. Kobe for the kill, and yeah, this one was a lot easier. He actually didn't do much. I wanted to again to show, like, when I say griefing, this is kind of what I mean. Firstly, destroying the plants. Don't need to do that, but yeah, he's definitely b-hopping here. I wanted to show what I would say griefing was, and this is what a lot of you was doing. Not this, but before, he would literally go to those plants every single round and just spend a minute there. So I like I said, it's kind of like 20 to 40 seconds is what I usually do. And yeah, that was quite an easy one. He also does dome his teammate, so yeah. Now this one again, the hardest thing I think with Overwatch cases is when they're a straight line of fire. So obviously, most Counter-Strike maps, they're essentially 3 attack points. You obviously have the sites, and then you have a third site, which is what you call mid. But it's quite hard when a player or potential hacker plays one single site of that, because you can't exactly tell. It's a really hard kind of guess. And obviously, Dust 2 is kind of like the perfect example of that, right? It's exactly 3 lanes. Yes, obviously there's 2 points to defend, but it's not super hard because you can back up like he has here. Especially if you've got wall hacks, right? If you know they're all coming long and you're getting shut down, you can move positions. And again, he doesn't really miss his shots either. But yeah, those are kind of like the harder things because they're harder to judge, and there weren't many clips in that one either. We did put him down for vision assistance. Maybe I would change that because there wasn't much. And he definitely looked more like a Smurf. Which you can't even put down for roofing, I believe. So, not really much I could do there. This again, you know, same kind of thing on Dust 2. Definitely seeing a similar map. This clip's a little bit longer again, just to kind of like show what he's doing. You know, he knows there's a guy short. But I'm guessing, you know, all his teammates are dead, so you can probably safely assume he's been given that information. But he does kind of angle it off very well. But then again, better players would. And we don't know what ranks these guys are. You know, multiple factors I'm thinking here. I think, you know, it's probably just down to his timing. Yeah, so pretty quick, but again, you know, not unbelievable. You know, you've seen the head at that point. You know, here again, not unbelievable speed. So nothing really, I think. And again, not many clips. So really quite hard. You know, you can see I was kind of in two minds. I do put aim assist. Again, I think I probably would have changed that to nothing, to be honest with you. I didn't really see much there. But yeah, making a lot of wrong decisions is basically what I'm saying. Yeah. You know, again, just looking at the small things, he looks a bit like he's tracking here. He hasn't got any noise info. Teammate obviously kills him. He does dome his teammate, so it's definitely getting a griefing. That's quite an easy one, at least. But yeah, right there, like, looking at that angle. So we've kind of seen two clips here where he's looking like he's looking through walls. He's isolating the players off. That probably wasn't very clear. And he'll know where two of them are now, roughly. But it's if he goes straight there, so I think, yeah. So he's trying to, like, shoot through the wall there. He doesn't look basically where he's being flashed, which is what I think most players would do. And be cautious of that. Walkout. But yeah, as you can see again, a little, like, look to the wall, essentially, is to say, I know you're there. So yeah, definitely more than suspect, I would say. I think this guy should get banned. But yeah. Actually, like, as well, they're not common spots, at least when he was mid. That's really the thing that threw me off. And again, we're actually coming up to near the final clip here. There aren't many clips on a lot of these, actually. It's really hard, you know. Like I say, I always try to look for 2 or 3 to give them benefit of the doubt. But I think on this one, it was a bit more clear-cut. So yeah, vision assistance there. I would definitely keep that the same. I think that's right still. And yeah, that's hopefully another person banned. This one straight away. I thought for the last clip, we would put in a few easy ones where it is very obvious that they are cheating. And again, as well, that's another thing I would probably say is CT is a lot easier to identify if they are cheating or not, because they have to push those 3 kind of angles. They don't know where the opposition are, despite having, you know, common free-fire spots. So yeah, I would definitely say CT is a lot easier to detect cheaters compared to T, where you can just kind of watch one thing. It's more kind of judgmental that way. Yeah, here, just you know, seeing him get domed, it's always good to see a cheater get got. But yeah, that is pretty much it. I do hope you guys enjoyed the video. Definitely some things I would change in this one and got wrong, but nevertheless, I do hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one.